Hello, welcome to episode 86.
86.
Cigar Hustlers Podcast. We have joining us today Mr. Mark Gordon.
Yes.
He won a contest, or he lost the contest. Depends how you look at it.
He won the contest.
Well, maybe he lost it. That's why he's on the show.
No, are you kidding me? He's excited to be here.
I'm extremely excited to be here with
Oh.
you two lovely gentlemen.
See?
Well,
He's
thank
so
you.
quiet. We gotta open him up.
I know.
He kept trying to talk to me on the lounge. I go, save it for the show! Stop talking!
I want to hear it.
I want to talk about my kids. I want to talk about cigar. No!
No!
Stop. We
stop.
don't talk.
We don't
Okay.
talk. Mikey and I don't talk on show days.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you got today? Anything good?
We have a listener of the week. Do you want to? We always start with that.
Do you feel like we should always be starting with that? Or should we
It's just the
end
first
with
thing on my list. Whatever. We
You're
can put
really
it in
excited
we can
about
put it in
that?
the show update section.
I guess
We
the
can do it at
listener
end.
of the week is kind of fun to do at the beginning. Whatever.
No,
Hit it.
no, we're not doing it now.
Okay.
You want to do some industry news, some world news, talk about Mr. Gordon?
What are we going to talk about? Let's talk about some life shit before we get into the industry news.
This is it. My life revolves around the show. I don't do anything but the show.
Okay, but we had a hurricane.
No, we didn't have
Exactly.
a hurricane. We
Exactly.
didn't have the hurricane.
So it was supposed to come
This-
right up our ass.
Considering we didn't have it, this is the third show we talked about the hurricane. Because we talked about it a little bit on Secret Show number 2.
Well, guess what? It consumed us for 11 days of inconvenience.
I got
for,
tired of waiting. You keep looking at the camera.
For nothing.
I've been told to tell you to
Also-
stop looking at the camera.
Oh, really?
People are saying you look too much.
Well, they said that somebody else said prior to that we should be looking at the fucking camera.
It depends on who you ask.
You know what?
But we're not talking, Mark. You should go ahead and fill. We're just going to
Oh,
talk about
okay. I
cigars.
see. So,
So-
what was the worst part about this non-storm for you guys?
Here's the worst part about the non-storm. Well, other than the chaos and bullshit that we experienced prior to.
My wife's panic that the house was going to disappear.
Everything is fucked up now at the store.
Yeah, yeah.
So, Month Club is behind.
Oh.
Right? Gotta pay taxes, right? Gotta do sales tax, gotta handle all this shit, and
Sure.
you get consumed with, okay, are we gonna be open today? Are we not gonna be open today? What's our next move? Did you prep your house?
The mail didn't run for like 3 days.
the mail didn't fucking run, which sucks,
For
so
the holiday.
you gotta reach out to the customers, hey, just so you know, we won't be shipping until Thursday. It's not our fault, but USPS is closed.
See, I get this U.S. mail update every day. I get an email that says you're getting this mail. And
Do you really?
Every day. It shows me a picture of my mail and any packages I'm getting.
How do you get that?
You just sign up on the website,
Huh.
USPS website.
And
But
they email me every day what I'm going to get in
every
the
day. So junk mail, doesn't matter.
Wow.
Yep. So the Patreon thing that I got from you guys, boop, had a little picture of it, had the address, everything. So,
Nice.
but I got that update during the storm, and they weren't going to deliver. So I was excited. I was like, ooh, I
It's
get
coming.
my, I
It's
get my
coming.
Patreon package from the Cigar Hustler guys.
Oh,
Great.
oh.
Well, guess what?
Didn't show.
It didn't show. And I'm sitting by the mailbox. I got my table chair out there, just waiting.
Smoking a cigar.
I want to see
drinking
this.
a Bang energy drink.
Yes. Drinking my Sourhead Bang energy drink.
So they tricked you.
They did. And then the next day there was nothing, which there was no mail.
What happened to
I was
the
like, thanks.
sleet, rain, snow, dark of night? The mail always delivers.
Yeah, no,
Not
available.
No, now it doesn't. Nope.
Now it says no. Do you want to give?
I did get a FedEx though.
You want to?
Yes, as part of your Patreon tier package, I believe you're a tier 3. You get the autograph. Oh, we got it this way. The autograph. It did say black and white, but we decided to go with color.
Oh,
But
that's
now,
very nice.
yeah.
Yes, look at
well,
that.
just because you're a Patreon doesn't mean that's why you're on the show.
No.
No,
You're on the
it's not,
show.
no, because he didn't. You can actually buy that level and get on the show.
Right.
Yes.
But no, he won a contest here at the shop.
Right.
Yeah, and
I
you're,
I was
Hernandez.
very excited. I
Pete
was like,
Hernandez.
and you're a good friend. I mean, you've
He's
actually.
ashing all over the table. He's
you
not
have-
nice.
I'm very
Look at
sorry.
it.
Don't tell him that because then he'll start doing the wipey wipey.
Yeah, don't
thing.
wipey wipey.
Yeah.
Because it makes a lot of noise.
So, but you've actually been locked into this in the store before, right?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I went to the bathroom. I came back and there was a note on my
Really?
chair.
Oh my
It says,
God.
"I have locked you in the store. I'll be back in 10 minutes or something like that."
Had to be great.
And I'm like, it
Yeah.
was great.
Great.
It was
Yeah,
100%
great.
This is
great.
back in the early days. In the early days when we didn't have people.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I just sat down, smoked my cigar, and just waited to get unlocked.
Waited to
in
get
the
let
store.
That's how you know you're a good friend. When we have you at that level, we can just lock you in.
Did he turn the key and get out? I mean, not the key, but the little.
I think at that time we had the deadbolt on both sides.
Oh, did you with the key?
Yeah.
I was truly locked in.
Truly.
Yeah, it was
locked in.
totally fucked. So
Wow. Where'd he go?
I have no idea.
Probably the post office.
Yeah, yeah.
Post office, get
Bank,
breakfast.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. didn't have people.
Prostitute,
Let her out of the trunk.
something. They're gonna talk about a dead body. So, so congratulations for winning.
Thank you. Thank you. for
Mr.
having me.
Mark Gordon of Deltona,
Sounds like a
Florida.
NASCAR driver.
He does, or at least brother.
Brother of.
Yeah,
Could be.
yeah.
Could be.
What about this new addition that you have? You have straightened your arm out
Because it's
like
burning
this?
today. I need to put something on it. It's burning.
So what is that?
You know, I got. We're going on our third year.
Yes.
Starting September is
Uh-huh.
when we joined Patreon 2 years ago, so it starts our third year.
Wait,
Not Patreon, sorry, Podbean.
Yeah.
Podbean. So I decided it was time.
you made it official.
I made it official. The ACHP with the little microphone. It's all red too.
Now that is a
It's
level
starting to
of
hurt.
dedication.
That's it. We're
The
locked in
Cigar
now.
Hustlers Podcast tattoo.
That's right. Anybody else like to get one? I can send you the graphic and
That's nice.
We can
And then
thank-
what else will you do for them if they do it?
I'll thank them and send them some
You'll
lotion. to
you'll
apply.
thank them.
I don't know. What are you gonna do? What do I get for
I don't
you know,
know.
like, your wife
You
said
get-
I should never have to pay for my cigars
Yeah,
again.
you get.
I'm not trying.
First of all, you walk around here stealing my cigars anyways. You're like, after 3 days.
Oh, by the way, there's one on the table. Somebody left for you.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I'm excited about that one. That's nice.
Another day, it's mine. Just so you know.
This is my first day here. I was off the weekend.
I wasn't here either. Actually, I did come in on
So
Saturday.
ridiculous. So I'll take that home with me.
All right.
I could have smoked that right now
Could have.
instead of having this Roma crap.
And you'll forget it's there.
So you got a tattoo?
Yes. Yesterday at Virtue Tattoo in Ormond Beach. A shameless plug. I
Ooh.
didn't even mention that.
Okay.
Ask for Miguel.
So the hurricane was terrible. It did nothing for us,
Did nothing.
except fucking.
It hit pretty hard up north, I guess.
Except time suck us.
And it's still going, from what I understand, it still hasn't really hit land.
Yeah, I don't think that ever really does. I think
No,
it's just gonna kind of.
But what North or South Carolina got hit pretty hard with some flooding.
Yeah, they're not as prepared for it as we are.
No, it's just another day.
Now I'm worried about looking at the camera.
There's another one coming too. There's another storm
Allegedly,
coming.
give me a fucking break. Well, the last one
Well, the
didn't
good
come.
news is a lot of people in my neighborhood hasn't taken down the wood yet. Just leave it up for another week. You'll be all set.
They're just lazy.
Don't start
That's
drinking
fucking
water.
lazy.
Oh yeah, they're just lazy. Well, but it gets what you did at your house. It gets really dark. It's good for sleeping.
Yeah, you don't get up.
Yeah, you don't get up at all.
I'm like, what time is it? It's noon. Holy shit.
It's still dark out. No, the wood's still on the window, buddy.
Is that how you get your kids to sleep in?
No, they don't care.
Or on their
These
windows.
kids don't
no.
care.
They don't care. They harass me at all hours of the night. It just doesn't matter.
They're gonna blame Spider-Man and Batman.
My younger son checked in at like 1 a.m. He's like, hey, I'm thirsty. What the fuck? Okay.
Get a drink.
So I walk him to the fridge, get him a drink and stuff. I'm like, all right, good night. And then as he's walking, he's like, the TV's off. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I
It's
turned
1
it off.
o'clock in the morning.
I turned it off. I'll go turn it on. Let me go turn it on for you. So I'm like, motherfucker.
That doesn't wake the bigger one up, does he? Because it doesn't say.
No, he doesn't. He's up top, so. Okay, so I got a good story to tell you. I've been waiting to tell you this story.
All right.
This
All
is-
day?
No, this has been a couple weeks.
Oh. We do a
Yeah.
show every week.
I know.
All right, go ahead.
I've been
We're
holding
waiting.
this one. So,
Mr. Gordon's terribly excited to hear the story.
as I said with the hurricane coming, where was I going? I was going to Volcano Bay,
Yes.
right? So we went, and it was fucking dead. There was like hardly anybody there. So in like the afternoon time, I'm hungry, but like it's just my wife and I and the kids. So in order for you, either everybody eats as a unit, or you have to divide parenting or whatever the case
Right.
would be. So we're in like the kids
You
section.
don't take your can of chicken to Volcano Bay?
No, I go pub subs, Publix. All that. That's right. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, if you're not hungry, I'm gonna go eat. She says, okay. So I go to eat, and like there's like the whole family next to me, and like this, we take the table and chairs at like Volcano in like the kids section.
Right.
So we're sitting there, or I'm sitting there, and this family's over there, and there's this adorable little kid. Like, I mean, he's all of 2.
Right.
And I guess the mom had taken him to go down this like first slide, and like the grandma pops up, she's like, "Oh my god!" Like she almost missed it. She grabs her phone, hauls ass over there, like she's super excited. And then I see her again, and she's with the little guy, and holding his hand, and really excited, and all this stuff. And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Hey, you're a really nice grandma. I go, is that your first grandson?" She's like, "Yeah, thank you." And I was like, "Okay." So then I just kept eating my sandwich, and I'm like, "Oh, that was a little weird."
Now you're the creepy guy.
So you're jumping ahead of the story,
sorry.
goddammit. I knew you were gonna fucking do that.
Sorry.
So I'm walking back after
I'll turn my mic off.
I'm walking back after I ate my sandwich, and I'm heading back to my wife and kids, and I'm like, oh shit. So that I kind of have that moment of clarity, and I walk up to Brittany, and she goes, well, what happened? I go, this is the weirdest thing. I was like, I saw this whole family, the grandma, and I was really excited, and I was like, oh, you're a really good grandma, and she kind of like looked at me weird, and I was like, I was the creepy fucking dude hanging out in the kids section by myself,
eating a sandwich.
So,
did you go by her several times with your children after that?
So then my wife says to me, she's like, oh, they probably packed their shit and left. For sure.
Yeah.
So then she goes back to go eat, I guess, or with one of the kids, and she goes into the lunch bag. She opens up. She goes, "Oh my God! Somebody ate my sandwich!" So that they could hear that,
Right.
and then get freaked out and leave.
I love your wife.
So yeah, so that was pretty classic. It was good stuff. That's my Volcano Bay adventure.
Funny. Did they pack up and leave?
I don't know. I didn't see them after that, so
They must
maybe.
have. We saw him, man. We saw the whole thing.
Gotta get away from
That
the
big
man.
muscle guy over
This
there.
This guy's sitting over there by himself now with the
Put his
slides.
hand in his pants.
With the kids eating hot dogs.
Very suggestively.
Oh, this podcast
Somebody's
is a
licking
serious
a
turn.
hot dog.
Serious turn. So yeah. So that's what you get for saying something nice to somebody. All right.
Don't talk to people in public, Michael.
I can't help myself.
You're a very big man now. You scare people.
Yeah, but
you're
I'm-
tan, so you look like you're Hispanic, so you're gonna scare people.
But like I'm super obnoxious. Like even walking out of the gym, I fucking say hi to everybody. I'm like hi. Like if they don't look. So I was leaving the gym, and I guess I was leaving
I
around.
need to follow you around. With the
Oh
camera.
my God, it's classic. So I leave the gym. It's this long ass hallway. So every time people are like this, they look down, they try and avoid you. I'm like, good morning, or I'm like, hey, how are
Fist
you?
bump.
I just
High five.
I don't stop. So
Hey, you're looking swole. Hey,
so
you
I'm
look
walking. So it's like a down ramp when you get out, and I'm walking up, and this lady, she's on her phone, and she's got like a little tray of cookies in her hand, and I go, cookies, and she goes, oh my God, you scared the hell out of me. And I was like, oh, have a nice day. I'm like, fucking pay attention when you're
Can I have
walking.
a cookie?
I'm like, you never know. I was like, give me some of that shit. So.
Mark had a little story about coming here today. You said you spoke to your boss. You started telling me outside.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I get your message last Thursday, I think it was. Tuesday evening. Say, hey, can you come in on Monday? I was like, yeah. So I called my boss and said, hey, I won this grand prize I'm really excited about.
Grand prize.
I won the grand prize.
I won the grand prize.
I did. So I was like,
We're
hey.
a big deal. You got a tattoo. I mean,
I know.
I know what the
How many-
problem
It
is.
hurts right now too.
Yeah,
It's
so I mean, this is a serious thing. This is a big deal.
It is. I was excited.
when
Yeah.
you get one, it'll be a big deal.
That's never gonna. I'm
If
not
you-
saying no.
Because you have none.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying that's not
If
gonna
you
happen.
get a little smaller,
Yeah, no. It's no.
maybe like on your cheek, or
Thanks.
something, on your butt.
That's okay.
Yeah.
On your
No, I'm
forehead.
actually. This is gonna be our last episode, and I'm gonna
Is this-
start, yeah, I'm gonna start my own.
I'll still do my own.
I'm gonna do my own road
I'll do my
podcast.
own.
Put a number 2 underneath it.
I'll just change the name as long as it's ACHP.
So he's like,
A continued helpful podcast.
Poor Mark is trying to tell us.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
So he's like-
If I don't interrupt him, it's like he's not on the show.
That's true.
All right, go
not
ahead.
normal.
Go ahead.
So anyway, so he's like, well, can you get all your work done? I'm like, really? Yeah, I can get all my work done. Don't worry. So, but it was just kind of a funny interaction between he and I. And I'm like, you didn't even like, oh, are you excited? How'd you win? Nothing. It was just like,
Right.
can you get all your work done?
Get all the work done in time.
Yeah, I think I can do that. That's all right. Okay.
Sure, I
no
signed all the
problem.
reports yesterday.
Yeah,
anyway, so.
just sit in the parking lot.
Well, that's the
No
majority
problem.
of people, though, right? Unfortunately, they don't
Yeah.
give a shit about you. They don't even think of like, oh wow, that's awesome.
He does. It just he and I have an odd interaction sometimes. So he gets in a certain mode and
See, now that
he
you're
just
on,
doesn't.
now you're on filming videos.
Oh no, I
Yeah, no, I love my
I
boss.
love
Oh no, I
Michael.
talk.
So-
No, I talk
so
crap to his
great.
face all the time.
He's a
So
great guy.
It's great. No, I've actually
We're
known him
boys,
for
I
like
hang
20
out all
something
the
years.
time.
Mm-hmm.
No, he and I have a different relationship. I've known him for 20 years, well before I started working with him or working for him. So it's just he gets in a different
You gotta fix it up.
point of frame. Well, whichever.
Yeah.
Work with him, work for him.
It's a partnership. All right. Let's give it to you. Let's get into the.
Get into it. You want the industry news or the world news?
I mean, Antonio Brown joining the Patriots is definitely world news.
That's sports. We don't do
kind of
sports.
that's a big
We
deal.
don't do sports on this show.
Yeah. Okay. Because they look
Sports. Unless
scary.
you and Mr. Gordon like to talk sports, I'll just sit back.
They
and
looked
I don't
scary
know.
last night without Antonio Brown. Just saying.
Don't even know who he is.
Yeah. It doesn't surprise me.
I'm guessing
Antonio Brown's
he's
podcast. Can we do that?
a
Antonio's.
African American.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
the
go.
best
Full
wide.
on.
He's probably the best wide receiver in the league.
Oh.
Throws
yeah.
the ball or kicks the ball?
Oh my God.
Kicks the ball?
That's it. We're moving on.
How
Does
many
he get
times
field
does he
goals
go
or-
around first
Jameis
base?
Winston looked terrible too.
How many times has he made it past first
Tampa
base?
Bay Buccaneers.
Did he make one of those free?
I have a
throws?
lot of shit around me,
What about
and
a
I will
bucket?
throw all of it
Making
at
buckets.
you. I just
What
want you
about
to know.
You're so violent.
Yeah.
Such a toxic work environment.
I'm sorry.
Bring out the worst in people like this. I apologize.
So go ahead, hit me with the industry news.
All right, report on Half Wheel. El Gusto magazine has been forced to close their doors. The Belgian magazine has been forced out of the magazine stands by the government.
Really?
After 25 episodes, the government in Belgium has decided, after 12 years, this is the bitter end of the magazine. El Gusto was distributed in Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. It was published in both the French and in Dutch. But the government decided, you can't do a magazine about tobacco.
Really?
After 12 years. So they've shut the door.
See what country we live in? It's amazing.
Business is also allowed, but the El Gusto magazine is for sale on newsstands and not a B2B magazine. Option they can put them in jail for up to a month to a year with a hefty fine of 80,000 to 800,000 euros. That's like what, $5?
I don't know, but it sounds like it sucks. But
Yes.
it doesn't really concern me, unfortunately. It's like
I thought it was interesting. After 12 years of publishing this magazine, finally
Yeah.
they go, "Oh no, wait, there's tobacco in it? No, we can't."
they probably just discovered it.
Probably. There's 2 more cigar magazines in Belgium. Those are Aroma G and Robusto magazine.
And they are on notice.
And they are on notice. That's right. Both magazines are published twice a year. Oh man, that's whack because I have two more. Okay, I have a chart put out by Northwood Humidors. You ever heard of them?
No.
They're the top influencers in the cigar industry.
Oh, really?
I thought we would go over
Oh,
that.
yeah,
and
no, I
see
heard.
who we-
Yeah.
That was last week. A lot of people were talking about. Actually, it was Coop talking about a lot of lists and things that are going around.
Oh, is this? I saw this shit. Was Coop did this post?
No, not this particular one. I found this list separate from his stuff.
Oh.
But it has the top Instagram influencers being Padron Cigars,
Yeah.
99,000 followers.
Cool.
Drew Estate Cigars, 81,000.
Uh-huh.
Rocky Patel, 73.
Yeah.
See, they're all brands, though.
Right.
Is that really an influencer?
They're not people?
A brand? They're not people.
See, I don't think influencer would be a
Influencer
person.
would be a people, not a brand. You would
Right.
think.
Yeah.
So I thought we should do a list maybe for next week.
Of what?
The top influencers that have been on the show. Or
But
our top 10 favorite, well, maybe not 10, maybe top 5.
I feel like you haven't worked
Favorite
this out
cigar.
yet.
I have, but I forgot this part and I didn't include it. in the
I
list.
should have wrote that down. Write that down.
Okay, how about the top cigar retailers?
Go ahead.
Northwood Humidors. Of course,
Yeah.
that's their list. so
Right,
they're
it's a
gonna
big
put those
surprise.
up.
We're number 1.
DW Cigars. You heard of them?
No.
Neither.
So you're
Cigars
saying this is
International?
complete shit.
Yes, that's what I mean. All these lists are complete shit, so then we
Right.
could just do a complete shit list.
So we should just do one as well?
Certainly. why not?
Hey, okay.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that. It's a horrible
I
idea.
tried to get stuff for the show, and you just poo-poo on everything.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Tell us another story, Michael, about
Listen,
your.
listen to what you
trip
just
to Universal
said.
Studios.
Listen to what you just said, Michael. The top influencers there are not
But
accurate.
then I thought that would stimulate some conversation between the 3 of us. But no, you just
Here,
want to go. No.
well, I'm just saying that we are all in agreement that is complete shit.
So I thought we'd talk about who you think the top influencers
Who do
should
I
be.
think a top influencer is that's not in the
Yeah, an influencer, what you would think, as Mr. Gordon said, someone who's not in the industry, not a brand.
Not a brand, not a retailer,
Correct.
just a dude.
Just a guy.
In the media or not in the media?
We could go with media. Might be a little easier.
Well, yeah, I mean that's it'd probably have to be Half Wheel, probably be Charlie,
Charlie?
and then Coop would probably be number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where does Dojo rate in there for you?
Oh my God! So you just want me to have everybody hate me? Is what you're
Everybody
saying.
hates you anyway.
Well, you're not
Um,
ranking them. You're just saying. who-
I mean, you know what? They have to rank because they make these cigars, and people buy them.
Right. Well, Dojo would really be the only one who makes also sells cigars.
So yeah, because
Coop doesn't sell
they're
cigars.
kind of a retailer.
They're a retailer.
So
They're kind of a unique thing.
Doesn't really count. Who's that?
Not the retailer. It's just advertising. It's
Well,
not like-
Dojo,
But then they sell the
Dojo
cigars.
sells cigars.
But they sell them through like Famous and shit, right? They don't sell them themselves.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They do. They have a contract with Famous, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, that went nowhere.
Yeah, this has been a cool story.
All right.
What else you got?
Well, let's take a break here, then we'll come back. We'll do world news. Well, we're at 23 minutes. World news, I have a show update, and then that's it.
All right. Break.
All right, we'll be right back.
Oh, that worked out well.
As my phone rings. Okay, and we're back.
So if you're gonna make this like a grand prize for Mark, then we should do something for Mark.
What should we do?
Well, I got
Should
got
we-
my cool guy.
Should we
But that's just
Autograph.
that's your Patreon.
pants him on the air or something?
No, I mean, but like
That would just be up.
let's ask him a couple of questions.
Well, I thought you would.
I mean, we normally ask the people that are on the show
Interview Mr.
a
Gordon.
whole bunch of questions.
Okay.
So Mark,
I'm an open book. Go ahead.
Mark, tell me, what is your favorite cigar?
We could do the 5 questions.
Oh
Ooh.
no.
Okay. He loves throwing the papers.
I like
He
the paper.
does.
I normally throw that way, but I don't want to hit you in the face with the paper.
Well.
Paper cuts everywhere.
So
right,
okay,
what's
so
your-
before you get into what your favorite, you want to ask you that question?
Let's do the 5
Okay.
questions.
All right, what's
What is your favorite cigar, Mr. Bird?
Right, and I'm not. One of my favorite cigars definitely got to be the War Bear.
Okay.
I really,
Yeah,
and
but-
I'm not saying because I'm here. I really when you guys released
we
that
did the-
cigar, that was a great cigar. I really enjoyed it. It's a phenomenal cigar. It burns nice. It tastes great. Draws nice. The Tatuaje brown label, I like those a lot.
Right.
I used to smoke a lot of Padron, but I don't know if it's just trying out so many different other cigars. You've introduced me to a lot of stuff that I normally would never have smoked. I used to smoke certain brands, Ashton,
Right. Opus.
Oh yeah, which I still smoke some Opus X now and then, but with some of the boutique stuff is great. I mean,
Yeah.
the Fable is a good cigar, or cigar line. I love coming into shops and saying, what do you recommend, and just taking a blind shot on things.
Right.
But definitely the War Bear, Tatuaje brown label, that series is good for me. Trying to think of something else that I smoke regularly. I like to switch it up so much. Depends on where I'm at and how long I have.
Right. So now you listen to the show a lot, right?
Yep.
So then you kind of know what the questions are.
I remember a few off the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay, so like you've had a fair amount of time to really ask yourself some of these questions, right?
During the home game version of the Cigar Hustler podcast?
Well, I mean, if you keep hearing the 5 questions over and over again, you're like, well,
We haven't done them much in the last year, really, because we haven't had that many new guests, and we do a lot of shows now. It's just the 2 of us.
yeah.
So, I mean, I'm going to have to remember all 5. I don't have them written down anymore.
Did you get like hammered last night or something?
No, maybe I should have. Maybe that would have made a difference.
You're just kind of dragging ass.
I told you guys should drink while you're doing these. Make things way more interesting.
I think it'll sound really good for us. We're like, oh, that was awesome.
No editing, just
Yeah.
put it on.
And then we
Just let
play
it fly.
Play it,
and
and we're like,
ooh,
were we even talking in the microphones?
what were we thinking?
Was the microphone on? I don't.
Where are my pants?
Well, we don't wear pants for the show, you know that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, one person, living or dead, would you like to share a cigar with?
Winston Churchill.
The ready.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
no. Okay,
No, no.
One fictitious person. Would
Do you
like
want him
share
to
a cigar
explain
with?
Winston Churchill?
Oh, he can if you'd like, certainly.
I
Well,
feel
just-
like he wanted to.
Well, no, just that's one of my
See,
favorite.
no wonder
well,
I'm
it's
shutting
one
down.
of my
You just-
favorite.
You out to get me today, Mike?
No, it's one of my favorite historical people.
Yeah.
Is Winston Churchill, Benjamin Franklin. Huge.
So is there a
iconic people
look
like
that you're going for? Like a similar look? Like,
White fat guys.
The white fat guys.
Yeah. basically.
Old white fat guys.
Yeah.
Old
yeah.
white fat guys.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So-
that's not too hard in the cigar industry. I mean,
Find an old white fat guy that smokes? Nope. Throw a rock and hit one.
Yeah, that's it.
Hell, in his room, he's got a pretty good chance of hitting me.
That's a
so.
great explanation right there. There you go.
All right, what one fictitious person would you like to share a cigar with?
Fictitious person.
What old fat white guy that's fictitious would you like to
Santa
share?
Claus.
Santa Claus.
Imagine he has quite the humidor.
He probably does, yeah.
He's got elves.
Goes
Elves
and robs
rolling
all the
cigars.
manufacturers and
Yeah.
just give them gifts. Fictitious.
Country of origin, North Pole.
Great tobacco.
Rapper.
The Latino elves do the roll.
Fictitious person.
Yep.
That is a tough one. Because I'm thinking like Superman or someone
Yeah.
like that. But I'm like, hey,
He could light his own cigar with his laser
There
vision.
you go. Cut it and light it. Same tool.
Superman.
Say I probably Superman. I think that would be neat. Ask me
Yeah.
how Lois is doing.
Does Lois let you smoke at home? Or do you have to go to the Fortress of Solitude?
Every time.
I'll be right back.
Right back. Whoosh, he's gone. Smokes really fast. Whoosh, he's back. All right, what's the best piece of advice anybody ever gave you?
Probably from my old
Don't
Scoutmaster.
be on the Cigar Hustler podcast.
No, probably from my old Scoutmaster. No matter what they think about you, if you don't respect them, it doesn't matter.
It's true.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't had
I
that one
mean,
before.
even if I
You
respect
look at
him,
the camera.
even if I respect him, it doesn't matter.
Well,
See, that's 3 questions. What's the 4th one?
Well,
Best piece of advice, favorite cigar. The last one is you.
point of contact.
What?
The last
Yeah,
one's
last one's always how do people get a hold of you to do your own show? Because evidently this one's dying now that I got the tattoo.
It's just a lull, Mike. It's just a lull. This is just an
Ratings
episode.
were down last week.
You
I'm a
know,
little impressed. So.
everything's all fucked up from this goddamn hurricane. We're very close to getting it back together. You know.
Another couple of days.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna be fine. Mortimer, we're back.
Mortimer.
You never watched Trading Places or Coming to America?
Yes, with these random movie references that you do.
You didn't know that?
no.
Oh my
You
god.
just
No, but I know
randomly
other
say the name Mortimer, and we're
obscure.
supposed to know what it is.
We're back? How do you not know that?
I've seen the movie
That's
several
it.
times.
That's
now that
it.
you mentioned it, I know what it's from, but just Mortimer. It's not like it's Star Wars or something, but you didn't say the Force is with you or something.
I want to know which listeners understood that, and they need to respond on Instagram on your next post. Like, yeah, I totally got that shit.
No.
I guarantee you that two of our two listeners.
Two?
Yeah.
Both of them?
Yeah.
I don't think both of them will.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna load the deck. Oh, you need to tell. Text John right now.
I so know that.
I'm trying to figure out what that other question is.
Wow. Jeez, this is like a very professional show. Favorite cigar?
Yep. Who would I fight?
Who?
Who?
I think it was that.
No, we
Who
said
would I
who would you
fight?
like to smoke a
Who would
cigar
win in
with?
a fight?
Who would win a fight?
No, that's
fictitious,
my favorite question.
regular. Hmm.
I have no idea.
Wow.
Mm.
Wow.
See, we don't even know what they are.
Fucking
Yeah, it's
embarrassing. Out of context, you. Oh,
Okay,
you did it
listener of
all.
the
You
week.
did them all. You did them all.
Did we?
Yeah. Who's the best piece of
Favorite cigar,
advice?
best piece of advice.
Fictitious and regular people. That's your
This is
4.
regular. Best piece of advice.
Yeah.
Favorite cigar. Oh, I
Yeah.
guess you're right.
Yeah.
That
See,
one we couldn't think
it's
of it.
just it's so easy for you. You just you know what you're doing. It just comes right out.
It was too quick.
You're like, wow, it was so easy. There's definitely got to be another question. Huh?
How about that? I was going to talk louder from back here.
I was supposed to
Lean
take.
back in the
So we got Justin Andrews coming out from Diesel.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
When's he coming? Oh, for the event?
Yeah,
Oh, so it's at the end of the month.
September 27th. You know Justin?
I think I've met him before.
Yeah.
I think it was one. Actually, I think it was one of the events here. I might have met him.
I don't think he's been here yet.
Honestly, I don't.
Maybe I haven't.
He's a good dude. I met him in Esteli in Nicaragua. He's a good guy. He's working really hard. Trying to do. his
Those
very
new
best.
diesels are popping up on social media everywhere.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, we got that coming up. Which is exciting. We're gonna do the Carlos raffle
This Friday.
this Friday,
Right.
which will be nice. Lucky winner. I mean, we had a lot of people online.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Sold a lot of tickets?
So there's a good chance that we'll be shipping that.
Wow.
It's gonna be a hell of a package.
Yeah, that's a hell of a package.
So
Be like
Yeah,
a show
great
order
cause.
going out.
Great cause. It's gonna help him out.
yeah, I think so too. I think we raised like $1,500 or so.
Oh, wow, that's great.
That.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good number. Should help them out a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
Or feel like you're talking to yourself? I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
So I think it was a neat idea for you guys to do that, to help out a customer, help out a good dude, and
Yeah, and then Mark just tries to.
yeah, I'm trying to take over for
He's your new
Paul.
sidekick.
Yeah.
I'll show him which buttons to push, and then I just don't have to do it anymore.
Is that what happens? So like you get the tattoo and then it's dead? Is that how that
You
works?
said you're shutting down the show. You're very
Star
tan
Wars.
lately. Look at you.
Dude, all I do is go to the fucking water parks.
With nobody there and eat subs and hot
Eat
dogs.
subs
in
And
front of
subs and
the
scare
kids.
old
And
ladies.
scare old women.
I saw that picture
I peeked.
Justin
I
put up
peeked.
of you on the tram.
Yeah.
It looked like you barely fit between those two
It
poles.
was a tight seat. It was a tight seat.
It was a little
But
cramped.
somebody's got to be able to whack the kids. You got to be, you got to have that range. You got to be in both sections. So,
And they had you packed up like a pack mule.
yeah, you got to be right in the
A lot
middle.
of equipment you had.
Well, my wife's fucking
I
pregnant.
understand she is,
Like-
but I forget with people with smaller children how much you actually have to take with you.
Well,
somewhere
look,
when you
man,
do
I'm
something.
bringing my own lunch. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm covering that with the kids.
Right.
And, that's happening. Got to have my own beverages. I mean, I'll stop by the bar and stuff, but
They have a bar at the.
they have amazing bars there.
Really?
Yeah.
So they let you get drunk and ride the rides.
Oh, yeah. They encourage it.
This is at Volcano Bay?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
I didn't either.
I think I might have to check out Volcano Bay.
They had nice tiki bars.
Expensive drinks?
Like $12, $13.
Oh, I can't take my life. It'd be too expensive.
Nah, it's fine.
Drink
You pregame.
water bottles full of vodka.
Oh.
You get like tailgate. You park in the
Outside tailgate.
you park in the parking lot. Get a little shit face and then just roll in.
Oh. Like a great idea.
Yeah.
You can drown or break a leg.
There's just no the smoking sections there are terrible though. So you
Oh, would
can't-
they have one?
Yeah, they got a couple of them. It's like
Next to a dumpster.
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Around
There's
back,
actually
around
like a little
bathroom.
smoking section, and then there's like this area where you can put your service animal to shit. It's like this little turf
Oh,
thing.
God.
No.
Yeah, it's right next to the smoking sections.
Have someone clean up every
Can you
dog.
take the service animal down the slide with you?
You can once.
Yeah. You get caught, I guess.
This animal is required to be with me at all times.
At all times. I might have a
Uh,
seizure and the dog needs to be right with me.
Sir, this is
So
a
if
straight
you sit
down
on my lap-
slide. This is the straight down slide. I don't know if this is a good idea, but my horse, my pony,
My
needs-
miniature pony. Yeah.
My emotional support pony has to be with me at all times.
As much as my wife and I travel, I'm surprised I haven't seen any weird animals on flights.
We caught that dog, that huge golden
Yeah.
retriever. It just sat on his. The dog was really cool.
Oh, that's right, the flight you're on.
Yeah, I walked just reached over.
You're not supposed to touch him.
I'd
No
pet
pet-
him,
no
and then
pet
I'd pet his dog. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to touch the animal.
That's the service animal thing is such bullshit. Come on.
Well, there's service animals and there's comfort.
Right.
The comfort is complete
Right.
crap.
Emotional support.
Yeah, I joke with my wife that we need to start a fake group of you can register your animal.
Oh,
We'll just
you
have
can do that.
Excel
There's a
spreadsheet.
Facebook thing you can do.
Oh my gosh.
You can get anything registered anymore.
We flew Allegiant to Colorado like a month ago, and the things you see on Allegiant is amazing. But I was surprised I wasn't seeing like squirrels and stuff like that.
We were getting one time a lady had written in Sharpie on the dog's collar, support animal.
Wow.
And
She
argued with the
went all
people that whether or not it was or not. Dog wouldn't even sit when she told it to sit. The dog didn't listen to her at all. But the dog got on the plane though.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was on the plane.
He made the trip.
He made the
Wow.
trip. Had his own seat and everything.
Well, at least she did that.
Yeah.
That's
I
why people do
don't
that.
think she paid for the seat for the dog.
Oh, never mind.
I would have made her pay
She
for
didn't
it.
look like she could afford her seat for the dog. Or her own seat.
That's why we fly Allegiant.
I know, I love Allegiant. Michael's above Allegiant.
I love Allegiant.
There's still like
How am I
membership
above-
that you can
You always
get.
fly
Yeah.
United.
I fly United because it's easier. They have more hubs, like they have more access points. Usually,
That is true.
if I roll with Roma, like if they're going down to Nicaragua, we wind up on the same flight.
Right, well, that's just
You know.
easier. I don't think Allegiant flies to Nicaragua.
Yeah.
They only have the one plane.
If they did, it would just be the one day
Yeah.
a month.
Right.
Like, so how long are you down for? 45 days.
Well, how come?
Why?
With a flight over.
That was the only way I could get back.
It was either that or burrow.
Yeah. So.
Oh, donkey ride all the way down. All right, gonna we do the show update now and you can get out of here?
Yeah,
This is just
yeah.
dying.
You're having a tough time. You're not
Right.
excited. I mean, like you got the tattoo and like I don't know what's going on with you today.
Just throws it all on me, see, Mark.
It's all your fault.
It's all
Yeah.
my fault.
It is.
I mean, I had great stories here. Look,
You had one story.
Well, I addressed the hurricane. I addressed the
Nice going down this list.
scaring people in Pokemon Bay. I scared people at my gym, and I addressed your tattoo. That counts as my story.
Oh, that's why they call you the talent. Mike.
That's it. That's why I'm the talent. Yeah, because I bring it all out of you.
You bring it all.
Except not today.
Not
You're not. You're like, I gotta go.
Alright,
Good okay.
All right, the listener of the week is Jessica Barretz.
Oh.
There you go, Jessica. Your listener of the week. Just have a little thing.
So Jessica is a
We don't have a shop of the week again, so
Yeah.
no shops play the show apparently anymore.
They gave it up.
No, but Jessica is a friend of the show.
Yeah, and she's been a friend of ours for
You're family friend since you were like 3.
Yeah. She,
You
call-
later?
she calls me the talent. That's where it came from.
Ah.
Just for the record.
You jealous now, Mike?
I think that's what's happening.
Because he's called talent? No, I always call him the talent.
So, yeah. Oh, this intemperance Zycar life is amazing.
I won it in a contest
You did.
on the Weasel Team 6
Oh.
Facebook.
Oh, I didn't get the backpack.
You didn't win. You know who got Fred Rui? I think won the backpack.
Mm-mm. Adrian got the backpack.
Oh, I thought Fred won one too.
So Adrian got the backpack, and then he bitched because he's like, "Where's my backpack?"
Oh,
And then I was like, "Yo, Skip said,
yeah,
hey, it's not coming right away. We're a little backed up because of
we had to get all
orders
these
and
orders
stuff."
came in, right?
I was like, "Calm your tits, Adrian. It's gonna be okay."
Let's do another live,
That's
another
good.
Facebook live.
But he's a good dude. So
He is, and he listens to the show too.
So I like to give him a hard time.
The camera,
Like it-
thank you.
Thank you. So you know, if I'm gonna break your balls, you know,
Right.
it's usually because I like you, right? I think you're a good dude.
Aw.
So
It's
that's
when you
why I
talk
break
behind
your
someone's
balls.
back, then there's
Yeah, that, I
Right.
mean that's complete horseshit.
Which brings me to my next one now.
Like talk shit about somebody?
I heard you talk now.
Go ahead, I'll confirm it right now.
No, I was talking
Yes,
about
I
me.
did.
You
Oh.
talking bad about my back.
Oh, about you?
Hold on, we yell at you to your face.
No, right to my face.
Yeah.
He hasn't yelled
That's
at
half
you,
the
but
that's half the fun of coming up here. Is
Just having
messing
Michael
with each
abuse
other.
you?
Well, that.
because it's toxic work environment.
So he did this post. Go ahead, might as well do it.
I did this post on Facebook. I saw somebody did something about a toxic workplace. How to know you're in a toxic workplace or something. I didn't even read the article. I just liked the
you would
headline.
know if you were.
Well, I didn't even read the article, but I tagged Mike in it
Mhm.
as a joke, and he got all bent out of shape last night.
I was
He
like,
texted me.
did you read the
Did
fucking
you read
article?
the article? Are you saying it's a
Are
toxic
you-
work
well,
environment?
like, you know, because, okay, it says, a toxic work culture is forcing high-performing people to quit. Was the highlight of
Well,
the
then
fucking-
I mean, it's not high performing.
Right,
So how
yeah,
can it be
yeah,
more
exactly.
toxic?
So my first thing was, I'm like, wait a second, hold on. So, like, I instantly go, and I'm like, okay, well, wait a second, maybe I'm a horrible person. So let me reach out to Mike and be like, hey, am I a horrible person? Like, you know, I'm looking for some feedback here on some self-awareness shit, right? And he's like, oh, you know, ha ha ha. I'm like, did you read the fucking article? Because it says flat out, it's like people that micromanage. I'm like, I don't fucking micromanage anybody. Like, I'm the exact opposite of that. I'm like,
You got all upset.
yeah, I was. You upset.
So I
you
took
upset
the
me.
post down.
No,
I
you don't have to take it down.
apologized.
Let it sit there and bleed. Fuck it.
Everybody
Yeah.
was going, oh, I work at a place like this. I mean, it was getting a lot of play on.
It was. I
Facebook.
mean, none of our employees did because they'd be fucking fired.
Yeah.
It's a toxic work environment here. God damn it.
Right to work state. Come on.
Yeah,
Take
you're
the
out of
floor.
here, pal. No, but we got a good team. I think that I do a good job. and,
It is.
you know,
Everything is fine here. You've got a nice group that is growing here after some departures from other employees.
Yeah,
Things are coming back into place.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think we,
Young Jacob is doing a good job out there.
Young Jacob is doing a good job. So,
Yeah, I mean,
He just got his key today, I believe.
yeah. So this place will be empty tomorrow.
I've definitely been in. I mean, one of the great things of being able to travel, or I used to travel a lot, was getting to go to a bunch of different cigar shops. And I cannot tell you how many times I've been to a cigar shop, never being acknowledged, never, like, no one wants to help you. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like they just stand behind the register, like, yeah, just give me your money and
Right.
get
Right.
out. You know,
I need help with just get it yourself.
yeah, it down there.
It's
You know, you
over.
get that all the time.
It's in the room.
And it doesn't matter whether it's a little cigar shop or a big cigar shop. I've been to, you know, I've seen it all over the place.
Right.
So, I mean, I've sat in bars, and it's like a bar and cigar lounge, and you sit there, you're waiting for a waitress or someone to come
Right.
by, like,
Can't even get a
can I
drink."
get something?
Right.
Like, I'm right here. I'm
I'd like to
300
spend
something
some money,
pounds.
please.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm thirsty. Give
No,
me
that's
the bourbon.
No, that's terrible, man. That's
No, absolutely. No, and I've never gotten that. You know, you have great staff here.
We beat them.
Well, rightfully so. You
Yeah,
start them
yeah.
early.
It's
they're
we
fine.
try our best to keep it as toxic as possible. No, but you're right. I mean, you know, you get some bad eggs. You move through them. You try and identify them early.
Absolutely.
Like Dave Rebido. I know
He was
he's-
last week's listener of the week.
I know he listens.
It was funny when he worked here. He would listen while he was working in the morning.
Yeah.
But he would listen without headphones, so I'm hearing myself talk as he's walking around. I'm like, what? What's going on?
That's so weird.
So
Voices
weird.
are normally just in my head.
That's right. Can you hear me talking to you, David? Is it just in my head? All right, we've got 1,900 subscribers now on Podbean.
Nice.
We are still number 2, but Cigar Authority is only ahead of us by 890.
Oh, we're gonna get you.
We're getting you.
We're gonna
We're coming. We're coming. On Stitcher.
It's a podcast. It's not about cigars. It's the cigar industry, and we're gonna beat you. Just for the record.
It's a matter of time.
Yep, that's
They're
right.
number 1 though on 3 other platforms.
That's okay. Well, we'll just peg them down one at a time.
Get it one at a
That's
time.
it.
That's right.
Boom, and then we'll move to the next.
On Stitcher now we're number 7.
Oh.
It's up from 12.
Well, yeah. When did we start on that? It's.
Stitcher? I know it was one of the original ones, I believe.
Oh, shit.
Because
I mean,
Podbean-
never mind.
Podbean funnels out to so many places, it's
Oh.
even hard to know. But on Player FM, we are now the number 3 show.
Ooh, shit.
Behind Cigar Dave is number 1.
Yeah.
Cigar Authority is number 2.
Uh-huh.
And then there's us.
Is Salt and the Smoke above us in any of it? Just for the record.
No, I can't even find them on any list. I
Oh,
mean, they're hard
they're
to
not
find.
even
I don't
there.
know where they're at. Who's on
Are
that
they
show?
trying?
I don't know. I heard that Danny was on there once in a while. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
No, it's kind of a big deal.
Kind of a big thing, I guess. On iTunes? We're the number 17 show on iTunes. We don't do well on Apple. I don't know why.
Because Apple's stupid. So.
Now none of our phones work.
Uh-oh.
See, that's what happened with the bang.
My favorite is
Oh,
sour.
Now my,
Tastes
my
delicious.
phone just went off. Would you please tell him?
Shut it down.
Please tell him Apple does not
Apple's
taste
great.
like-
I'm kidding. Apple's great.
It does not taste like diabetes.
I love Apple. It doesn't taste like diabetes. I was going to ask you something. Damn it. Just got sidetracked. What?
We'd like to welcome Norway
Ooh.
to the Cigar Hustler Podcast family. We now have listeners in Norway.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on with the hot ticket guys? How they doing?
I don't know. They don't show up on the. I don't know. I mean, you can hear them on all the other shows that we're on, and they have a lot of Instagram followers, and they have that really nice, spiffy new website. But
Right.
I don't see them on the list anywhere
Huh.
above us.
Well, it's not. I guess it's
But-
cigars though.
Yeah, they're cigars. Well, see, there's a difference between cigar-related and cigars with an S. I don't know why there's a difference, but you get a whole different list of shows if you put an S on it.
Huh.
So, like, we're a Cigar Hustler podcast, and Cigar Authority, Cigar Dave. So those all show up on a different list than if you have cigars. But see, theirs called the Hot Ticket Podcast. So there's no mention of cigar in the title.
Gotcha.
So they might just be on a culture list or
Mhm.
hobbies or something. I forget even which. We're in different categories and different providers. It all depends on where they want to stick us. But if you have friends in Kazakhstan, we need listeners in Kazakhstan,
Ooh.
Mongolia, Pakistan, Iceland, Papua New Guinea. A lot of Bitcoin in Papua New Guinea, apparently. A lot of Bitcoin
Yeah.
traders on their Instagram.
Huh.
Ecuador,
Sounds safe.
No extradition.
Peru,
No.
Bolivia,
Invest today.
and Chile. So if anybody has any friends or knows any relatives in any of those 10 different countries, that'll pretty much lock us into the world domination.
That's it. That's all we need.
Well, there's all those little tiny ones in Africa that I'm not even sure if they have internet. I don't think we'll ever get most of those.
All right.
So unless we can find some more missionaries that are in different areas.
All right.
But that's it. That's all I got.
Who said I shouldn't be looking at the camera?
I don't know. Oh, we have 117 subscribers
You
on
definitely
YouTube now. No, I don't.
117.
117. We took quite the jump after last week.
Oh man, everybody was bored because of that hurricane. I bet you 17 of them are in Florida.
Probably so. Probably so. Because it was originally 107. I checked again this morning. 117. So
Boom.
That's since last Thursday.
because moving on up. You know that one?
Moving on.
Oh, you know that one.
That's the Jeffersons.
Okay.
Did get that reference there.
Wheezy. Let's start calling you Wheezy.
Wow.
You can call me George. I'll be George, you be Wheezy. All right, you got anything else?
No.
I hope this is all you thought it was going to be, Mark.
It is everything and
Was this
more.
we just lost a listen with Patreon fucking gone. So
Sorry,
you know what? Let me ask
I
you.
don't know what happened.
You
to
know
my
what?
credit card.
Let me ask you about the Patreon. So what do you think of that so far?
I think it's good that you guys started. I'm glad you guys did.
Right.
Because it was when you originally were talking about doing a podcast, I had said YouTube.
Right.
Because I had friends that do podcasts and YouTube at the same time. You're like, we're going to start just doing the podcast.
Right.
I think it's great. Patreon, the one thing I don't like about that type of thing is they can shut you down instantly. Just like you said about the cigar magazine overseas.
Oh, yeah, over in Belgium.
If they don't like what you say or what you're about, they just pull you.
Right.
It's done. And that's not just Patreon. That's other places like that do those kind of things.
Right.
I mean, they can pull you anytime. So I'm glad you guys are doing that. I think it's awesome. I jumped on. I was like, you know what? If I can support the show directly, I think it's a great way for your listeners, and especially user engagement. You guys do the secret show. The two that you guys have done already, I think, are funny, and it gives you want to be a part of that clique.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this tier, and you get that little extra.
So what do you want us? Is there anything in particular that you want us to? Since you're a customer, a patron of the Patreon, is there anything that you want to hear on the Patreon? Do you like the reviews? Do you like?
Yeah.
Is there something else that we should be doing? I mean,
The reviews would be good. I like the reviews.
Right.
When you go down to South America, I
Yeah.
would do, if you guys could do recordings down there at all. Obviously not to this extent with all the gear and stuff, but if you guys could do stuff down there, I would love to see what you guys see when you guys go down there
Oh, that'd be
to
good
your
to see.
cigar stuff. Because
Such a little video.
I see the product, okay, great, and I know it's in the store, but what goes into making that? Like this cigar that I'm smoking, this is the number or letter A.
oh yeah,
I've been holding on to this.
So you're smoking a Road A.
Yes. This was so I was
He
like,
showed it to me, and I was like, I have no idea what that is.
Right.
What is
That
this?
was the original sample.
Yeah, that's what he had said,
First
right.
time, yeah.
there was A and there was B,
Yep.
and you guys were well guarded about which brother was backing which one.
Right.
And I was like, and I don't know, maybe a year ago, I saw it in my email. I was like, I'm gonna save that for a special occasion.
Right.
So when I went home today, I was like, I know what I'm smoking. I'm taking that. I'm taking Surrounded by Champions 2016.
Right. And now
There's
you're gonna walk out like, what a fucking waste.
Oh man, I should have waited for like my third born child or
Yeah,
something.
I mean,
Jeez.
you know. Hit the
But
lottos.
yeah, but I would like to see what you guys see down south. I think
Okay.
that would be any kind of behind the scenes type thing. I think that would be a lot of fun to see. I mean, I see what you guys do here,
Right.
but what goes into making this? Yes, I've seen pictures and of other companies
Right.
doing their marketing stuff, but what do you see? What goes into making this cigar?
I go there, I talk to Skip, talk to Esteban, I say, let's try
Yeah, but
this,
take
this, and this.
some footage when you're
Yeah,
doing
but
that.
Do you sit down? Are you in a room? Like, what kind of room are you in? Are you in the rolling area?
You know-
Are you pulling tobacco? Like, what do you see? I'd like to see that.
All right. Okay. I think you're
Oh,
gonna
I might give you an
you're
extra
gonna
$1. I might, but I'd still like to see it though.
Right.
I mean, I'd give you an
2
extra
minutes
$1
for
if you
camera
did that.
cuts out.
I think that when you get to a specific level, then we have you come down there, you bring the camera, and you can record all of it.
Right. We're going to take a
$1,000 a
trip
month.
Thursday to Cigar Life in Lakeland. We'll do a secret show in the car.
Ah,
So this week's secret show won't go up till Friday.
that's cool.
So we'll do, because we can record with the phone in the car.
Cool. See how that disaster goes.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. See, we really came back from this. This is an excellent podcast.
They're all excellent.
Yeah.
The fact that we flounder every once in a while makes everybody happy.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to
We
tell
got
you.
a minute and a half.
All right. Well, then take the break.
Take a break. Okay, we'll be right back. Then we'll do a little quick
Alright.
in the show. Okay, we're back.
Okay. So I'm gonna put you on blast a little bit here.
Go ahead.
Now, the last podcast that we did with the legendary Pete Hernandez,
Yes.
Skip made a clip.
Yeah, I forgot to put the skip clip in.
You totally.
Yeah, it's all my fault. I didn't even think about it until I heard the show too. I was like,
So you got to put it on this clip. You got to put it at the end of this episode.
Put it at the end of this one? Okay. Well, see, that one I heard, I'm not making excuses, but I hurriedly threw the audio together because I knew I was going to have to do the video at night.
Right.
Because it went up the next day, so I didn't even think I had to go back and get it.
It's okay, Mike. You know what? I'm not mad at you. It's,
Wait.
You know.
Are you just disappointed?
Hold on. It didn't record didn't record. Like,
Did record all of that?
No, none of that. You got to do it again. It stopped. It's the damn computer. It did 2 seconds and then went on.
Okay.
It's because you put me on blast. Computer automatically shut down.
Apple News.
Okay, we're back.
So I'm going to put you on blast for a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, the Pete Hernandez podcast was really good.
Yeah.
But it missed something. You took
Yes, yeah, I didn't catch that either.
the Skip Martin clip
Yeah,
that
I
we were
forgot
going
to
to
put that
add.
in. I forgot. I didn't even catch it till I heard it too, and I'm like, oh.
And it is really fucking funny.
It is. I got no excuse. I mean, I didn't think to do it, but I just hurriedly threw that one together because
Yeah.
we had the event going outside.
Right, and a storm coming.
Storm
and all
coming,
sorts of
and
shit.
yeah, we were afraid. I had to get the show up over the weekend because we were afraid the internet was going to be down.
Listen.
Just in case. So
Hey, Mike, it's okay. I'm not mad at you.
I'm sorry.
Okay? You're still the best producer in the business, you know? And now you're committed to this team like no other.
I'm going to talk you into getting one.
You can't, it's never going to happen.
Yeah. Me and your wife will get you drunk and we'll take you over.
It still wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
You have a better chance of me getting drunk into a fight. You know,
Well, that's not even a.
I don't really fight. I'm not a violent person. I'm very easygoing.
What?
Yeah, non-controversial.
What?
Swear to God.
It's toxic work environment here every day.
It's a toxic work
And when
environment.
you talk to grandmothers alone about their children.
Scared to
It was just nice. It was nice to see, and I wanted her to
Hey,
know.
lady, that's a nice looking kid. You
Like, you know, you don't see. I don't know.
How old is he?
You don't see a lot of grandparents that are like. I mean, at least I don't see a lot of grandparents that are super gung ho about being a great.
Oh,
You
Grandpa
know.
Mike's looking forward to his first granddaughter.
Fuck yeah, it's gonna be epic. Are you kidding me?
I thought you were going to say something earlier,
I'd be
like,
like-
oh no, that's my kid, or something like that.
Now go get
That's
grandmother.
what it
Now go get grandpa a beer.
Go to your grandpa.
So hell yeah. Okay. That's all I had to say. So that was a commercial for
Did
me.
we talk before or after about doing a show in the car? Before the video fucked up or the audio fucked up and didn't go?
Ooh, I think it was before.
That was before? Okay,
Yeah.
then we don't need to mention it again. All right.
You know, one day at this rate,
Yes.
with the amount of patrons that we have,
Fine.
in about 3 more years, you'll be able to buy a computer.
Hopefully it won't be Apple because they're going to turn yours off.
That's right.
They're gonna shut
You're
yours
gonna
down.
shut it down because it works like diabetes.
Yeah.
We need to get you a shirt that says "Tastes like diabetes."
Tastes like diabetes.
And I would get one that says "Who's licking the leather?"
There's another Patreon level.
I have a couple of shirts that I want to make just for this podcast.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we're gonna sell them or give them away?
I have no idea. I just want to wear them.
Oh, well, there you go then.
And
Give them
however,
to your influencers.
however that parlays, that parlays. But you know, my only concern is to put it on YouTube. So that'll be epic.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Only 3.5 minutes.
One of them, I don't know how we could sell. Like, I just think that
Well, what are they? Let's.
I can't
let's-
tell you.
Let's get a little
because,
more time.
No,
here.
no. I can't tell you what they are.
Why?
Because if I tell you what they are, then they're not as funny.
Well, I'm gonna see it.
You're gonna see it.
So is it gonna embarrass me? See it?
It's just-
Is it a shot at me?
It's just gonna be funny.
Well, just tell me what it is.
I can't do that.
Well, when are you gonna make the shirts?
I don't know. I've been meaning to do it. I meant to do it the last one.
The last podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna do it and wear it on the show?
Yeah.
Do like an unveiling, just.
Oh, it's a boom.
We'll play.
Somebody order a pizza? Oh, you don't have any money to pay for that?
Sure, we can work something out.
All right, cool. So yeah,
All right. Again, thank you, Mark Gordon.
Mark.
We hope you enjoyed it being on
I
the show.
you're a great friend. We appreciate you.
He's gonna beg us
you know.
not to put this up.
Why? We appreciate you coming on the show. We
Yes,
appreciate you being a great
congratulations,
friend,
everybody.
man. I mean, you've been a friend for almost a decade at this point, so
Only customer you ever locked in the shop.
yeah, only one that's ever been locked in.
Hey, I had a great time.
That
Thanks
we
for
know
having me,
of.
guys.
Yeah,
That might be somebody downstairs. Maybe that's why the pump stopped working.
and to this day, he's still smoking the cigars that he stole that day.
oh, I didn't think about that. He loaded his pockets.
Oh, I'm locked in. That's cool.
Sure, there might be camera footage somewhere.
They were fake cameras back then. They couldn't afford the wiring.
Oh, thank
The
God.
struggle was real. I don't even think we had cameras back then. Realistically.
Stop hitting the microphone with your cigar. All right, everybody, thanks for listening. This has been episode
That's the one downfall to this mic.
86.
Is that I have to constantly adjust.
Should tickle your lip, Michael.
I feel like I should look at the camera.
All right, everybody, we're going to go. Bye.
Bye.